anyone who missed it, we've been streaming for 32 hours out of the 48-hour stream.
Uh-huh.
Tork is dying. I am dying.
Cheers.
But we are going to work with it. So, if it sounds like I have nothing prepared, it's because I really don't.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you
Glad you're
know
doing
what?
okay.
Despite everything, I'm kind of snazzy too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and also
happy you
Zom
guys
is
are happy.
dying.
Zombies?
Yeah.
Brains?
Yeah. Yes, Raven.
Yay!
I should go.
Wolfie gets it.
I have seen iZombie, by the way. I don't think I finished it,
Same.
but I have seen it.
I saw
It is
it
pretty
back
good.
when it was first coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love it.
Zom, how you
We
holding
got a
up
lot
over
to
there?
get. I think she. Sounds about right.
Literal zombie noises.
This
Do you want brain zombie?
this stream is going to be it's going to be strange because we have things that we have to get done, but I have the attention span of an actual animal, of an actual wild animal. I need a screwdriver. In any case, let's get started. My name is Kai the Cat. I'll be your DM for tonight.
I'm Aaron. I'm playing Augusteen.
I'm DJ. I'm eating mac and cheese.
I'm Raven. I'm playing Oon.
I'm Tork and I'm playing Toreen.
God.
I didn't even say I was playing Hadriel.
You didn't! You just said mac and cheese! Which is strangely fitting for your fucking character. You look like burnt mac and cheese.
Fuck you.
Does kind of sound good, and I hate cheese.
Hey,
Oh my God.
fucking
We're
This
not
is
excuse
the
gonna-
me?
energy we're bringing to D&D today.
We're
Next
not gonna
person, please.
fucking make it.
Mom, your turn.
Wants to eat brains but doesn't like
No,
cheese.
I thought it was
My
Wolfie.
turn.
Well,
Hi, I'm Wolfie. I'm playing Boon. I'm eating green beans.
Oh, green beans.
I'm
I like how we're
I'm playing Skylar, and I had chicken nuggets.
I had a
And
feeling you'd
broke the color combination. Pedro was eating an orange thing, Boon was eating a green thing. You were not eating an eggplant or taro.
I was eating a green thing too. I was eating asparagus.
What color are you, Raven?
I am.
blue.
What do you mean? I'm kind of tan.
What color
Am I
are you,
tan?
Raven? You're blue.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
I'm blue.
I was eating bread, chicken sandwiches. That's technically some sort of yellow.
It do be yellow.
Oh
And I
my
think
God.
Tork was guzzling down the blood of their enemies.
Literally, fruit
What's
punch
the thing
Gatorade.
to me?
Oh, yeah, that is right.
I'm drinking the blood of the gays.
Wait,
What are we
there's no
doing here?
other
I also
D&D?
have I have a blue cane sugar berry lemonade.
You're not blue!
There's no blue thing I can eat.
In any
It doesn't
case,
matter.
let's
I have the
refocus.
blue food for Raven.
Attention
no.
back.
Alright, Percy.
Eyes up. Eyes up here. Eyes up, Garden. In any case, fucking, when we last left off, Augustine got his shit rocked, and then the boat went crazy as the bodies in the pit suddenly reanimated, combined, and became eldritch horrors. Weird things happened to Blondie. Weird things happened to Leslie. Weirder things happened to Hadriel as he came over and tried to kill a cave fisher that was pinned to the deck from these amalgamations working on autopilot.
Was
Stuff
a
happened.
lobster.
Hadriel went down. Toreen almost went down after igniting the boat by accident. And causing damage to Leslie, which seemed to really agitate these weird things, man.
Yeah.
And as we zoom back into the session, I think everyone's going to bed.
Oh,
I
and
think we all
Oon
went to
saved
bed, so I
Toreen's
think we
ass.
should be- I think we
You
should
did
be
do
waking
that.
up from sleep.
Hell yeah.
No.
Unless you have stuff to do in the
No.
nighttime.
We have nighttime activities. Don't stream Crush.
Don't scream, crush. Don't do
Oh
that.
my god, if you did that, you would wreck the entirety of the 48-hour stream. It would go down like boom.
Hey, let me just
You're
close
getting
that.
banned this far in.
There we go. Here we go. It's closed.
Don't put that thought in my head, Hadriel. I don't want that on the universe.
It's closed. It's closed. I gotta close Skylar's character sheet.
Wow.
Oh fuck! Where's my phone? Oh, there
Up
it
your
is.
ass
Cool.
around the corner through some tubes and out your boobs. That's where it's at.
Stop
Oh,
it!
suck a
It doesn't
dick.
make any sense. What
You need
tube?
another filet-o chili steaks.
Philly cheesesteak? Yes.
What tubes?
What are any of you talking about?
We have tubes.
Raven, don't think about it.
So.
Don't think about it.
Doesn't make any sense. Chili cheesesteak.
Just don't think about it, Raven. It's
I'm not gonna make it through tonight, man. Fucking, my eyes are going crazy. I'm looking out the window, waiting for that other bitch to fucking pop. I see you munching on grass, looking up at here. You fuck. Oh, and there's a blonde Jesus. Any case.
Blonde Jesus? What?
What are you all doing? Toreen, you fucked off to go to sleep. What's everyone else doing? As Blondie takes the fucking wheel from Ma Guy Cat. Big
His
cat.
name was just Maw. You're good.
It's not just Ma. You haven't asked his full name.
He
Mamma
doesn't say
mia.
much.
He does not. I wonder why.
That gives me an idea. I want to go talk to Ma and Blondie.
please go to sleep.
Great. What time is it?
I don't go to sleep,
It is
bitch. I'm a ghost.
sunset.
It's
She does
sunset.
not need to sleep.
No, you don't.
You want to go over and talk to Ma and Blondie?
What? Am I not supposed to? Well, I was just gonna ask
I'm
if I.
asking.
You know what? I was doing something. I was helping out. What's his name again? Leslie.
Yeah.
I was helping them out. I'm just gonna stay there and just make sure they're okay. See, I'm calm. I'm fine.
Okay. You do that. As the night shift starts to filter in. A little perturbed by all of these assholes. What are the rest of you doing?
Going to bed.
Okay.
I just died. So
You got stabby heels. You're fine.
yeah, I almost got stabby healed with the wrong side of the blade.
At least it was the right side. You didn't die. And that's what matters.
And Chill's gonna go in your little bird cage, Boon, and just kind of sit there, idling his two
You
shiny
can
coins.
fit in the bird cage still?
Oh, that's a good point. As he goes to sit in the bird cage, he just kind of is now sitting halfway out of it.
Chill, buddy, you don't fit in there anymore.
No. If I just suck in my ass, it's gonna be okay. It's
What is
gonna
that?
be okay.
Chill, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick him up and just cradle him, and I'm gonna be like, Leslie, are you gonna be okay, buddy?
Leslie just gives a nod, still looking around. Still a little.
Alrighty, I'm
out of it.
gonna give Leslie a little kiss on the hand, and then I'm gonna go downstairs.
You kiss him on the hand.
Uh-huh.
Roll a
Just like a little
d20.
comforting kiss, like, Mwah, it's gonna be okay.
Roll a d20.
Hey, Wolfie.
Roll a d20. What?
Roll a d20.
I
Sometimes
think you're
some people don't
forgetting
like to be touched.
He is on the spectrum.
Okay.
Some
Boon
people don't like
doesn't
to be
necessarily-
touched.
They
I
can
got a
very much
19.
not like touching.
That's true. Well, I got a 19.
19?
Uh-huh.
They're cool. Okay, cool.
Boon's
what happens
tired.
if-
A lot of shit just happened. She's forgetful. I'm
I got-
forgetful.
No,
You're adorable.
it's
Oh,
not that.
Boon's gonna go ahead and go downstairs and go to bed with Shale.
Okay. Alright. You start heading downstairs to bed.
What's going on?
Oh, it'll happen later, don't worry.
It's subtraction, isn't it?
I am also going to go up to Leslie and be like, hey, I really need some rest, so I'm going to head downstairs. But if you need me at all, just come get me, okay?
Leslie nods and roll insight.
Awesome.
Why do you sound tired?
Did Boon fuck up? I'm sorry. She's just trying to be nice.
Oh, I know.
That was
I know, I know.
23.
23, and me? He seems kind of remorseful. You see it by the slight drooping of his one good antenna and his wing. He doesn't really have-
Specifically remorseful?
Yes.
Like he regrets doing something?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to make sure you knew what remorseful meant. Sorry.
Yes.
No, it wasn't like a dig or anything. I just wanted to make sure you didn't mean something else.
No, he seems to regret something that happened or something that he did.
Like almost killed Toreen.
Do you need anything? Do you want to come downstairs and sleep too?
He seems to think for a moment, and you see him look over towards Blondie before just kind of shaking his head, and he starts hobbling his way over towards his forgotten chair where one of the amalgamates is sitting, but not before stopping and giving you a very shy little wave.
I'll wave back.
You wave back.
No, we'll go ahead and start heading towards the lower deck to go to Betty by.
Alright, you do that. Skylar, you're also headed downstairs, headed to fucking Sleepy Town Junction.
Correct.
Alright, you start heading down. Nobody seems to stop you. A couple of people are a little bit wary, but you seem to know where you're going just based on where the herd of exhausted people are going. And Boon, you are left with Garnet, who's just kind of looking around at everything. Maul, Leslie, and Blondie, who's taking control of the wheel.
What
Where
would
are my
I
tokens?
Do? What would I do? I want. These lemon chips are amazing. I want. Can I go back to the wheel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, you start headed your way over towards the wheel. Where Ma is quietly muttering something to Blondie and do you speak Draconic?
I think so. Let me check. Don't ask. Wait. Hold on. Espérate. 1 second. Aquí está, mira. Dame un segundo. Give me a second. Hold on.
No habla español.
I know.
I speak Common, Celestial,
speak
Draconic, Spanish.
Well, technically Spanish is, what's it called? What is it called?
Please don't say it's Mexican.
I think Spanish is Elvish? No, French is Elvish.
Yeah, he said
That would be hilarious if Spanish was Elvis. Or Elvis.
Spanish was Elvis. What
Yeah,
are
and
the
I can
other
say
languages?
Celestial.
Because it's one of the common languages. Languages D&D 5e.
But yeah, Un does know Draconic.
Yes, I
She
do.
does?
Yes, I do. I know Common, Elvish, and Draconic.
I know Dwarvish is German.
What? Are you really serious? What is? Never mind.
It's probably,
Celestial.
no, Celestial is a different language. Celestial is, fuck me.
Whoa, really?
No.
Well, yeah, Hadriel speaks Celestial, so that makes sense.
Her to be Spanish?
No, to be fuck me.
You said fuck me.
Spanish has a place somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It would probably be somewhere between Halfling and Gnomish, or it's a different form of Common.
Yeah.
In any case-
Just imagining a fucking gnome calling me Spanish curse words from across the street.
Hola, gringo!
pinche puto! Chinga tu pinche madre!
Hey!
What?
We're on Twitch.
Oh, that's
perdón,
right.
I'm so sorry. Perdón los que hablan español.
Well, did she say anything inappropriate?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
probably.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I apologize.
Like, let me unmute here really quick and put a nip in this bud.
So sorry. I will shut up now. Oh, well.
You can't now. You gotta go talk to these people. As they fucking are murmuring something in Draconic about, it's a broken variant of Draconic, but you catch every other word, such as, oh fuck, Boon, and, Imp Bite, which is an odd combination of words, along with, murmurings of sickness. Though as soon as they see you, they kind of quiet down. And Blondie just raises an eyebrow at you.
Oh, Boon is sick? Sorry. I'm sorry. I speak Draconic.
We can tell.
Wait, you can tell? What do you mean you can tell? Do I have... How?
They look at each other.
At them.
Look back at you.
Do I look like a dragon in some way? No, do I have something that... How? How do you know I speak Draconic? Oh, from the past.
Something like that. You could follow simple words. There are telltale signs of people who are listening in.
Okay, I didn't mean to, by the way, so I'm sorry. I just wanted to know, like, I didn't do too bad on the steering. Did I? Are we still in the same direction, or?
Ma kind of makes a face, and Blondie just smiles and nods. We'll be fine.
Okay. Leslie.
Our
seems
course
like
is altered anyways, because we have a place we need to stop by.
Okay. I mean, I'm... Okay. Is this something I should keep to myself?
We were going to tell, after all of the... She looks past at her crew, which are working together with these things, moving the entire boat. We were going to mention that we were going to make a quick stop at a port town. But then things happened. As they usually do. Usually
Yeah.
it doesn't kill as many of my men, but it's not the most number that have died. Though it's still not a very fun experience.
Yeah, I'm sorry about what happened. I don't really know myself. And I don't know if I can connect to the the what they called again?
Ley line.
The
Yeah, you
ley
had
line.
it.
It gets mumbled, jumbled.
Blondie
It-
grimaces.
It was
Well,
good.
now, without Leslie's orb, the ley line now flows freely. Which means
Oh.
anything can find us.
Well, that's not good. Bright side, Leslie seems to be a bit more okay now. They like rocks, don't they?
Blondie nods slowly. They like gemstones, rocks. They're fascinated with small things like that. Sea creatures, animal life.
Oh, that's so cute. Maybe I can try to find a rock or a sea creature. Okay.
I
Thank
would
you.
not recommend leaving the ship.
Yes, ma'am.
Though if you did want to talk to him, you probably could now.
Okay. But is there anything that you need me to do to keep, being useful?
Blondie just kind of looks at you. Well,
What?
considering you can't steer a ship anymore from what Ma tells me.
Yeah. Ma, that wasn't nice. I was asking for some help.
Ma looks at you. You're a sea captain of 20 years.
And I have the sickness or whatever. I can't remember anything.
That's the strange thing. It shouldn't affect muscle memory.
Oh, you want me to try again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Because we suspect that your body may have been trying to turn us to Philara. You
What
kept
there?
trying to turn. Blondie looks at you. Your
What?
hometown?
Oh!
You really are sick.
I'm really what? You cut out, sorry.
Sick.
Thick?
Sick.
Sick.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, by the way,
Mhm.
I did want to ask you something, a bit more private. Some other time when we're both have the time. It's nothing big, nothing bad either. It's kind of nothing, but it's something. It's just, we'll talk later. If you're okay with it.
Blondie looks at you and looks past the boat. There's no one here who could listen except for Leslie, Ma, and maybe Garnet, though she seems to be in her own world.
Okay. And you know what? I like all of you. I really do. Ma, you seem like a good father type. Anyway, so I was wondering, would you have any interest in... Well, I don't know how all of this works, but from what I've been told, the Valentinos, they kind of rule where they are right now, correct? Like they're on top of everything, and if they're gone, everything collapses. Is that correct?
Something like that, though that city needs some change if you ask me.
How do you feel about maybe giving me some advice or something about taking them down?
They both kind of, again, look at each other. Ma just kind of shrugs before Blondie looks back at you, kind of sucking on her teeth. Best advice I could say is gather up forces and start quietly.
Okay.
The best way to win that sort of war is a cold war, unfortunately. You would have much better luck recruiting people with varying interests. There's the Red Scarves. They're a smuggler group down there. There's also the Anglers. The Valentinos don't like them much either. Both groups have a knack for stealing or... what's the nice word of tearing down a government? Causing a public upset?
Okay.
The main thing is that the Valentinos control the police, they control the harbors, and they control the loans of the city. They run every bank in Philara.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try to see what I can do with that information. Although, to be honest, I don't even know where to start.
Probably not dying twice would help.
Well, we'll see. Okay. Thank you.
She nods at you. Have a good night, whatever you plan on doing.
You as well. And I just kind of go towards towards Leslie, but not exactly to talk to Leslie. And I'm just gonna look at the stars. If there are any stars.
There are plenty of stars. It's a
Oh, yeah.
clear night after that fissure. You
I'm
see
gonna
the
try to
full.
see if...
Go on.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to see if I can memorize constellations because, I mean, as someone who can, who has a ship and whatnot, I'm assuming you'd know your constellations, correct?
Depends on which coordinate system.
Fuck. Okay.
Most people just use the Quincy Chi, which is
The what?
the Quincy Chi, which is this world's version of the Zodiac.
Nice. I want to see if I know any.
Roll fucking. What would this be? Nature? Roll nature.
Okay. What did I roll? Oh, that's an 11.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. My mom
It's
just
okay,
sent me
I'm
a
used
picture
to
of the baby. He's sitting in a
Aw.
bowl.
Oh.
He's just sitting in a bowl.
Nature is 11, yeah.
11? You can't make out too many of them. There's, what's it called? Oh, goodness. There are 5 suits and 3 sects. So there's a total of 15 different, Quincy Chi in the sky.
18, 3 times.
3 times 5?
Oh, I thought you said 6.
No.
Okay.
No. You can recognize some of the object ones, mainly the net / I gotta actually find my book. Where's my book? Come here. Because I haven't actually drawn any of these constellations nor given them names, but they do exist. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Where are my guns? There they are. Yeah, you recognize the net / the vase, which usually points towards the north direction. Opposite of that would be the... Oh, goodness. You recognize the octopus, and you also recognize the mermaid.
Ooh.
So you recognize those symbols. They usually are in a triangle. Most Quincy Chi are triangular to each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really
So,
cool.
you know that much. And you know that the net / vase points towards the north. At least in this time of year.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. As the rest of you are going to bed, yes? Everyone's gone down, have found their beddings, are sleeping next to what remains of the day shift.
Yeah.
Which is not a lot. There's maybe about 5 kobolds down here. They are not sleeping very comfortably. Augusteen's sleeping pretty okay.
He's out.
You are out.
Maybe less so after he woke up to that whispering from the kunai, but
Oh, don't worry, buddy. It gets better.
wonderful.
It gets better as
Did
you
mean
all
better?
as you all drift off to sleep. Toreen, you awake, buddy? Uh-oh.
I think
Tork.
Toreen,
Tork.
you want sausage pizza?
But I know they said that Toreen was going to sleep. I think so, but I don't know. Let's wait for them to get back.
Oh. Or we can start in the opposite direction. How about that? The opposite direction is also Eepy. Skylar.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Wait. Yeah. What was
Dun-
it about EP?
Oh god, there you are. Do you want me to start with you, or do you want me to start with Zom?
That was wrong. I am
Okay.
so close to just going and gone.
Yeah, we can tell. Take a sip of water, buddy. Do a little jumping jack.
What a monster.
No.
I'm halfway through another amp.
Mm.
I just
Is that an
drank
energy
Mountain Dew, so.
Yes.
Your kidneys are
Oh.
very unhappy with you, Tork.
My kidneys are very unhappy with them.
Oh,
This is my
yummy.
first
My
Mountain Dew of the
kidneys can go
day.
fuck themselves.
Hey,
What?
Loki.
Hey
Look,
Loki.
they're saying hi to you.
Actually, I haven't had coffee today, so.
Well, there's a push viewer named Loki too, though.
Oh, I thought. Okay, see, the god Loki is right next to me, but it's okay.
Oh boy. Skylar, you find yourself in a very prestigious place with tall black marble pillars, and the ground is made of rolling dark clouds with golden undertones. You see figures that are drifting by, but they seem odd. They seem to jump and lag in certain places. You see one figure is running towards you. There's something familiar about them. Go ahead and roll history for me.
Oh, where'd I dice? That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Well, there goes one of them. Hold on. I have an entire bag full. Okay.
Oh boy.
17.
17 for history?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you're kind of dumb.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry. They said you were kind of dumb.
Oh, I've done that to literally all of you. You're all kind of dumb.
Wait, me too?
Ew.
You have your character sheet!
Oh, that's right. Give me a second. Let me try.
I only have a plus.
Literally, the only person here who should not have their
Oh.
character sheet is the one who's about to pass out. That
Okay,
fucking
I forgot.
is not Toreen.
Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, stars give me strength.
This is what happened.
Give me stars.
You see various defining features. Bright white fur with pinkish undertones. Beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. This is a very beautiful person behind. And they
I'm
seem to
awake,
be
thank
running
you.
on.
Thank you.
And wherever their footfalls fell, goodness gracious words, wherever they step, the clouds bleed out into white for a temporary moment. I am doing things, honey. Please go home.
I knew I heard him.
Sugar, don't you fucking start. I will chuck your ass outside.
Oh.
There's a fondness towards this person as they stop in front of you. They come up to about chest height for you. What do you do?
I guess I reach out to them.
All right, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do then?
They're familiar to me, right? And there's a fondness.
Yes.
Hug them.
Okay, you hug them. And they seep into you and there's a burning, stabbing sensation as all of a sudden the ground opens up, and you hear a very glitched voice saying, "Fascinating. You have chosen an odd path. Emotion truly is strange." Your charisma modifier is 12. I would highly recommend writing that
Her
down.
charisma
I already did.
modifier or her charisma?
Her charisma stat.
I was about to say, that is one nutty modifier.
Her charisma
Mhm.
stat is 12.
Okay.
Which is a
Got
plus
it.
1.
That I was already writing it down. You know I write shit down.
Yeah, so your charisma stat is 12.
Cool.
Alright, cool. Alrighty then, moving up. Boon, you're not asleep.
No.
But, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Yes, ma'am.
What the fuck?
I got a 17.
Fuck
Hold on.
was that?
Let me add my modifiers.
Are you that guy from South Park? It's coming right
Oh,
for
my
us.
perception is 3. I got a Wait, is this a dirty? Is it dirty if it's not natural?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds kind of rude, doesn't it?
It's
I got
either
none-
dirty or unnatural. Both terms
Oh,
are
wait.
interchangeable.
Okay. It is That still sounds mean. I got a 20 that's not natural.
Just say stupid 20.
I got a stupid 20.
How is that better?
Oh no!
It's a local 20.
Hey, that's racist!
No.
You hear a very violent thud. As all of a sudden, something starts banging down the mast, and you see an albatross land in a heap.
Into heat?
Heap.
Oh, that's a bad
With a
omen.
P?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean?
Like a pile.
Yeah. Essentially like dead weight.
Oh shit.
Where are my tokens?
So it just died in front of me?
No.
What is that sound?
That was me dumping my dice out of my dice tower so I can use them.
I got stairs, I got dock, cat skull. Where are my birds? There's my bird token.
Stuck. Oh.
Albatross is about that big. There we go. It
Hold on.
lands right about there, twitching.
There's an albatross? Guys.
Okay. You scream that as Leslie gets up and starts
Sorry?
walking.
Are you sure the albatross is only that size?
How big is an albatross?
Its wingspan is 7 feet.
If you're
Yeah,
young,
that's considered a medium-sized creature. A medium-sized creature fits within these blocks.
How fucking big is Leslie?
Leslie isn't very big. This is mainly just so his token is visible. Otherwise, Garnet would be a giant, and these other things would also be big. But they also somewhat fit within the 5 squares. Essentially, not all of these things are up to size, because they need to be visible because we're recording this. So, Leslie is a medium-sized creature. He only stands at about fucking 5'4". Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about?
The
albatross.
Oh yeah, the albatross. As you're screaming that, several kobolds... A lot of the kobolds don't listen to you. Garnet's gonna roll at disadvantage.
That's mean.
Because she's at basically nothing. She doesn't hear jack shit. You see Leslie walk over to this albatross and sort of kneel down, and he's just staring straight ahead.
Is it safe, Leslie? Do you want me to go get Blondie?
He doesn't seem to hear you, but you hear something whispering around you. It's
I'll try
faint.
to-
You won't...
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to listen for it. Like, what direction is it coming from?
Go
Or is it in my
ahead.
head?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Dobe, dobe, doba, dobe, dobe,
16.
doba.
16.
See.
As you focus, you can hear the ethereal wind of the astral plane.
Oh. First I'm gonna yell, Blondie!
Blondie just looks down at you. Is it important?
I think so.
She looks past you at what's happening and then looks at you and gives you a flat look. Let Leslie take care of it and maybe you'll learn something.
Okay. Leslie, should I go into the astral realm? You're in charge,
He's not
buddy.
listening to you.
Okay. Should I go into the astral realm?
Are you
No
an
response.
adult? Do you need
Yes.
supervision every time I need to take you downstairs to use the latrine? Make your own decisions.
You didn't have a good mom. Yes, ma'am. I go into the astral realm.
Alright, you go into the astral realm and immediately you see Leslie, and he is much taller. He is
Whoa.
a very long and elegant looking creature, glowing this radiant blue hue. And he stands at about 7.5 feet tall. And you see the albatross is sitting there, kind of looking around. You see that there are chains and strings binding it to the body still. And you see beside it another entity. This one is a moth person as well, though a lot smaller. She's got a... what would she have in this instance? She has a kitchen knife and she's bending down. And you see her start to saw into one of the chains. And you hear Leslie say, "It's not that hurt. Do you really have to take it? There's been a lot of death on this boat." And the moth person sort of pauses and sighs. "You don't have any power over me here, not without your influence. You can't stop me. Besides, it's one bird. What difference does it make?" Leslie's gonna use his ability.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You see him kneel down and sort of just put his hand on top of the other moth person who has the knife and whisper, "There's been enough death and accidents. My ship is under an influence outside of my own. Won't you be kind and let him survive this one day? I do not need any more bad omens. Please." And you see this moth person tensing up, and her antennae are twitching, and she looks ready to just say fuck it and start cutting. But slowly she stands up and sighs and backs up. "Fine. Have it your way." She starts to float away. And you see the albatross slowly sink back into its body as she gains distance.
Oh.
And you hear it croak in real life.
Can I still talk to Leslie while I'm in the astral plane?
You can attempt to.
Leslie?
This tall figure looks down at you. You see there are black tentacles writhing behind him. And he tilts his head. "Yes?"
Is there anything I can do to help?
He blinks at you with these two sets of eyes. "I don't think so. No. But I appreciate it."
Mm-hmm. Is there anything I can, do in my... outside of the astral realm or inside, at all?
He shakes his head. "I can take care of it from here. Thank you, though. It just
Okay.
needs a little healing. And it'll
Okay.
be fine."
Okay.
Sometimes I forget. Isn't Leslie literally a son of Fuenalencia?
Yep.
Oh shit.
I forget he's a demigod.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot completely. I'm sick.
Yep.
Damn.
Are you?
I think so. Maybe I'm starting to lose my memory. Shit! Is your game becoming real life?
I mean, everyone here has ADHD. I suspect after
Oh.
a 6-month period, it falls out of your head.
Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? Okay, I will go back outside of the astral.
All right, you zoom back out of the astral plane, and you see smaller Leslie is already tending to this creature and healing it very quietly.
I'm just gonna sit and just like be there if needed.
All right, you do that. He occasionally just sort of tilts his head to look in your direction, but only makes a very small. Okay,
Oh,
it's okay. So that's what your night is like, I guess.
hell yeah! This, for once, it was actually pretty good, man. No death threats, no seeing the dead people and whatnot. I mean, this was good.
That's all becomes handy in the future. Anyway, Boon.
What? Guy.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Dear God, we are just a bunch of fucking potato sacks.
We're a bunch of goobers.
No,
slept
goobers have
all
energy.
day.
Goofy, goober, yeah!
Goobers have energy. We are all slugs.
Oh, I love
half of yours,
slugs
slugs.
and snails. I saw a snail a couple days ago. It was so... I think I took a picture of it.
Here, let's try to keep on track.
Holy
It's a
fucking
nice
shit.
pretty slug, Griffin. Let's try to keep on track.
I found it.
Boon, you find yourself in a lush jungle. Very lush
Okay.
jungle. There's something not quite right about it.
Alrighty.
You s-
Nature roll?
Sure, yeah, go ahead and roll me nature.
Alrighty, never mind. That is a 3.
You don't know what's wrong with it.
Uh-huh. That's
But
a
it just
3 plus
makes-
whatever my nature modifier is, but that's not going to make a difference.
You're a fucking druid.
Okay, let me go ahead and grab my phone. That's Ellie's page. Ellie, I love you, but no. That would be a 5.
5? Oh, your nature modifier really is low.
Yeah, it's just +2.
Oh, that's right. It's tied to intelligence, not wisdom.
You made everyone here dumb.
Listen, intelligence is a dumb stat, and you all know it.
I think I might be the smartest person here with a +1 intelligence.
Yeah, actually, I think you are.
Yeah, that's pretty sad, but yeah. I'm sitting at 11 intelligence, so I don't get the +1 yet.
Same. I do have a +2 save in intelligence.
The fucking house cat is smarter than all of you.
Hey, I'm a dog, so I don't know what you fucking
You're
expect
not
of
an
me.
actual dog!
I don't have my body back yet, so in my mind, I'm a dog.
That's not how that works!
It's not how any of this works.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Technically, I'm not a house cat anymore. I'm awoken. But
You are awoken. You've been awoken. You're just now awoken with a human body.
yeah.
And I'm dead.
Alrighty.
Holy shit, you really are the smartest person here. We're all gonna die.
Alright.
You don't know
Yeah.
what's fucking wrong with it. Rakery? What? I'm looking at chat.
It's.
Whatever,
Five
I'm gonna
Nights at
skip
Freddy's.
past it. You don't know what's quite wrong with the, with what's around here, but it makes your skin itch.
Uh-huh.
You do sense a presence beside you. Or rather, close by.
Hello?
Oh, hi there. And you see, it's that figure, that tiefling with the bird wings and mask. There's something not quite right with him.
Jin?
Hi,
Hi.
are you lost? Do you require assistance?
Who are you?
I'm Jin.
Okay.
Don't you remember me?
A little bit, yeah.
Can you tell me where she is?
Where
And you
who
see
is?
him kneel down. The voice. Could you tell me where she is, please?
I'm not sure, but we're working on it.
You see his head tilt a little too much, and you see an eye peer into you. I think you do know. I think you just need to dig deeper into yourself. Here, let me help you. And you see him reach out with these gnarly-looking talons. What do
Can I
you do?
roll- I'm gonna roll insight.
Insight?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll insight.
I'm gonna use my inspiration and roll insight because that was a 1.
Oh my god! This
Okay,
can only go well.
that second roll was way better. That was a 17 base. What's my insight? +3, so that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Uh-huh.
This thing is definitely not Jin, and there's something cold about it. Not in a way where it's sinister, but in a way where it's apathetic.
Who are you really?
You see the hand stop and twitch. I'm Jin.
No, you're not.
I really thought I was imitating him well.
No, you
To-
really aren't. You
To
really
be
aren't.
fair, you don't have very many memories of him. You see the figures start to stand up, joints clicking, and you see it turn completely black, save for one eye in the center of its
I
head
got
blinking
gypped.
at you.
Huh?
Almond Joy without an almond in it.
Mound.
Congratulations.
Now it's just joy.
No.
Anyway, you were saying, Kai?
The eye blinks at you.
Hi. So who are you?
It widens slightly. I am the thing protecting this ship.
Oh.
I am the thing trying to help you reach your potential once again, so you may aid in our endeavors. However,
And whose endeavors is that?
you hear something groaning, and you look around and realize the forest is indeed not quite right. The bark of the trees is made of this slimy, skin-like texture, and the hanging vines are tentacles slithering about. You feel the ground around you is slick and slimy, like snake scales. And the creature cocks its head at you. The endeavors of the small and the meaningless.
That doesn't help. That doesn't tell me anything.
I suppose not. How can I put this in a way that you would understand? We are in the process of trying to get you stronger, so you may fight for this continent and prevent its inevitable destruction, or rather, prevent it from happening sooner.
Again.
It tilts its head at you. You're not catching on very well.
You're part of whatever nonsense is causing this. Not causing. You're trying to prevent whoever is causing. Who the fuck keeps pinging Discord?
Sorry. We're talking
Listen here,
shit.
motherfuckers!
It is us.
Oh my god!
It's just all of us. Don't worry about it.
It's not me. Please do not aim your wrath towards me.
We're
Wolfie.
just
I'm
all
not
over
doing
here
shit.
going, is
Rat's
this
a different
fucking
person.
GLaDOS or Wheatley in druid form?
Okay,
Are
yeah.
y'all-
Anyways,
Lack of sleep, but women on that. It's fine.
I've completely lost my train of thought. Boon just sighs heavily.
The creature kneels down towards you. There's no need to feel so sad, or whatever emotion you're feeling. I can help you. Though the way to
And-
such help... It pauses. Well,
What's
I
the
can.
cost?
For you, immense pain. Though,
Immense pain.
indeed. Essentially, I would require to rip out that piece of soul within you, as I've already done with your bird. And you see it hold up the body of Shale. Don't worry, he'll survive.
What the hell have you done to Shale?
I simply tore out the other half. The body is
Give him back.
completely intact.
You tore out Shale's soul?
Indeed. It's perfectly
back.
intact, though.
Give it back.
You see it tilt its head at you. Your bird is fine.
He doesn't have his soul. That's not fine.
You see it tilt the body until it's just hanging by its feet. He does not feel pain in this form. There is no more suffering. It was very brief, and I can put it back.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this entity. Actually, no, I'm not gonna attack this entity. Put his soul back. I'm just...
Why?
I'm very angry.
I don't see why.
Put his soul back.
But then I cannot learn where the voice is. And having that
No?
information would be very beneficial.
To who? Just you?
Thanks. No, my sister.
I don't give a darn what your sister wants. Give Shale back his soul.
Shut up, you're not in this.
No, not.
And why would I do that when the answers are so close? You sacrifice many things for simple emotions.
Give him back her.
Or you'll what? Your god is not here. She is trapped in the basement of people who do not care about her and are actively trying to destroy her.
Not for long.
Oh. It could be a lot shorter. If you had something as powerful as the voice of E to help you. As
You're
much as
right.
I hate to
But
admit
that
it.
does not mean that you get to do just whatever the heck you want.
It tilts its head. In the grand scheme of things,
I don't care about the grand scheme of things.
I...
Not when it means just doing whatever you want. It doesn't make it right. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just give Shale his soul back and go away.
So, if I were to kill you, would that make things right?
No.
Because you got him killed. The first time.
Give Shale back his soul.
Fine. You
Thank
see, An orb returned back to the body, and she'll immediately just can. Oxygen! Oxygen! Fuck!
I'm gonna grab Shale.
Alright, you grab Shale from this entity as the forest continues with its slithering sounds as the entity stands up. If this is the best hope this continent has, the destruction of it is inevitable.
You're wrong.
Oh?
We'll succeed. Not in your way, but we will succeed.
There are a multitude of ways to succeed, but this way is the fastest. And will cause the
Doesn't
least
make it
casualties. Do casualties mean nothing?
Casualties. There have been casualties already. I have
And
been a
there could
casualty.
be
Everybody
less.
For taking a soul.
One soul in the equation is very minuscule. Your soul, in terms of value, is worth. You see, it's pause for a moment. 500,000 souls here.
Your methods. Do you even care what happens?
Not really.
Then get lost.
Fine. And you see the figure just pop out of existence, leaving you in this eldritch forest.
Alright, Boon's gonna cry.
Okay.
And she's gonna call to her goddess. Like, she's just very sad. Like, she's cradling Shale. She's upset. She doesn't know what the hell just happened, other than there's just this indifferent fucking entity that doesn't give a shit and plays with their lives.
Alright. Roll a d20.
Okay. Alrighty, which d20 should I roll is the question. I'm gonna roll my very weird transparent d20. And 11.
An 11.
An 11.
Okay. You see a trail of moths appear, the only bright white thing. And you hear a very gentle humming as something cold graces your cheek and sort of tries to tug you. Come this way, please.
I guess I'll follow it slowly.
Alright. You start following it, and as you continue walking, the squishing suddenly gives way to wood, and you have to stop yourself before you walk off a small boat. And you see beside you is a very tall figure in a shroud. A giant scythe in her hand. She's using it to row the boat.
But, no, are you Finalenzio? Or someone related to her?
You see tear-streaked eyes look over towards you and just give a gentle nod. There are many things we don't understand quite yet, and many things I can't tell you. But I can at least offer you this, as meaningless and small as it may seem. And as the boat continues rowing, you see a colossal tree in the middle of a lake, and strapped to it is the visage of your goddess, with her twisting horns and ever long hair like a dripping willow.
Is that where she is? Where I can reach her?
No, unfortunately not. Where she is now, this is merely a comforting dream, a way to escape her torment.
The tree?
She looks around. The astral plane, or as close to it as she can get.
Is there anything more I can do?
The entity looks over towards you and tilts her head. I'm not sure. All I know is that if she were to die, either many lives would be saved, or many would die.
If she dies, so does her forest.
This is true.
There's so much in there that... There's so much in the forest that we don't know about, right?
That you don't know about. That's correct.
Not just me, isn't some of it still a mystery?
She tilts her head. I've seen many souls walk and go since the birthing of the fourth world. There are very few things that are a mystery to me when it comes to the business of death. To you, you know very little. But to someone as I've seen quite a lot, and yet don't know nearly as much as I'd want.
Do you know what I should do next?
She looks down at you, again with just these tear-stained cheeks. Her fur is a gorgeous white.
Boon
There
looks
are
at
no-
her own hair and then back at the fur. I assume it's a very similar shade.
Mm-hmm. Except hers is tinted slightly green and blue.
Hmm.
She gives you a sad look. There are no correct answers in this life. You do what you can and you do what you must with what time you have in this world. Your time is constantly being added to by forces outside of yourself. For example, she nods. Eventually, you will have to pay that back. And so long as you stay the way you are, she kneels down and gently presses her finger against your temple, then one of us will come to take you. It'll be a very gentle death.
Boon nods.
For now, though, I would recommend growing stronger, finding more purpose, sneaking outside of one-sided tracks, but never losing sight of the goal. Live, laugh, and die as you do.
I want to help Flora. I want to help the forest, and I want to help my friends, and I want to stop whatever is causing this forgetting.
There are many wants, but not many paths to get to them.
All I can do is try, right?
That is all you have.
I'll try my hardest.
The figure nods as the boat starts to dissipate, leaving you floating in that water again.
Thank you.
Nobody answers. All right,
Fuck. Just fuck. Holy shit.
Augusteen. Hey, buddy. Hey, what comes before green?
Yellow.
It do. Look at you knowing your color. There's a survivor in the chat.
This feels like waiting before your presentation at like school.
Right? That's why
I'm
I've been
sorry.
changing
Do you
their
want me to just
time.
speedball it?
No, please don't. For my sake, please don't.
You're like, I need that information, bitch. I need that hit.
Still,
Yeah,
holy
that's-
shit.
You do not realize how
Is anybody else
internally
crying?
screaming I was.
Is anybody else crying?
I'm not crying, I'm screaming in my
Okay,
head.
cool.
Are
Cool,
you still
cool,
sure
okay.
you want the cube? It's better off destroyed.
I have been practicing that voice for this.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Tork.
So, the video game Portal.
I know about Portal.
That doesn't.
Gladys's
Let's continue
voice.
on. Let's try not to
Yeah,
get.
Kai was
distracted.
basically
Right.
being GLaDOS.
Yeah. I've been practicing that voice. In any case, Augusteen, you find yourself in a vast and empty space, lined with stars, but you feel things slithering in the background just barely out of your vision. You also feel a pressure beside you.
I'm gonna turn to where the pressure is coming from.
You look and it's that entity again. The one you haven't seen in a long time. The one that looks and dresses like your shadow. Though there are more features about it. The eyes are a lot more vibrant, and you see that the glow has spread. You see the face is a lot darker than yours, and not quite perfect. The cheekbone's not quite so high. The hair isn't quite the same color. In fact, it's almost milky.
Hello?
It's you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't have enough words. But I'm glad you can hear me. I'm sorry.
I wanna make an insight check. Is this truly Tyler?
Go ahead. Roll insight.
Well, that's a fucking natural 20.
Given the face and the voice, yes, it sounds like him, that sing-songy voice with the underlying baritone. It's definitely him. But he seems panicked.
Tyler? What's up?
You see him purse his lips. I don't have enough words. He holds up 2 fingers.
2 things?
He shakes his head and
2
Again.
words.
he nods.
Okay. 2 words.
How do I say this? Because I used up a lot of my words. I used up a lot of my words. I wish I had 3 words, but that's okay.
Am I able to use one of my psychic connections on him?
You attempt to, and there's no brains. You can't connect to something that doesn't have a brain.
Alright, let's try to do this.
Okay, he thinks very hard. You can see him struggling, tears welling up in his eyes as he's trying to find the right words. That repayment.
Repayment.
He nods, and the glow from his eyes diminishes, but you see them turn upwards in fear. As something slithers out from the darkness, you hear the clopping of hooves. And something is beside you, though you can't quite make it out. And you hear the voice go, Oh, it's you.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look over and say, I don't know. I wanna. Do I know how I would have to address Lacunae professionally? Like, would I know that knowledge?
Like it's a business call.
I don't. Would Augustine know how?
Look, Lacunae
Like,
hardly
this-
cares about you. I don't think she gives a shit.
Well, she's the oldest, one of the oldest beings in the universe. I don't want to fucking disrespect her.
This is fair.
Like a fucking
I
Boon
just-
did.
I
Lord
really
Eternalness.
like the visage of like this entity that I can't quite describe to you, just in a business suit at like the Millennium Tower and being like, "You're late for your meeting."
Hit her with the per my last email.
I'm good.
Roll religion.
That's what's my religion? That's a stripper 20.
I don't know if we can say that word.
You
I don't know.
can say that word.
We can.
You
Oh
can.
hell yeah! I just got a whole new business to open up, Ice.
Okay, but yeah, it's a stripper dirty 20.
It's a bad girl.
I'm gonna stop us right there.
We're gonna.
Oh boy, a dirty 20. Jesus, my fucking brain is too tired for this nonsense, but here we fucking are. Lacunae is often addressed with the antonyms of her sister, but never likes to be compared to her sister. Though she understands that the comparison is nigh inevitable. It's an
Unavoidable.
All
inevitable comparison.
right, I'm gonna look to her. I'm gonna say, I assume I have to pay you back for the help you gave me at the ship today.
Eventually. 5 more times.
Can I know exactly what you did to help us?
She thinks for a moment. I simply use the stored power within that curse and within your blood to enhance certain effects that you already possess. Well, I should say that she once possessed. Though that might be pushing boundaries.
Hold on. I have 2 theories for this. Is she talking about Kai or the old corrupt gold god of the third world?
I am a tabaxi with 2 theories. I'm sorry, I'm really
Oh my
stupid
God.
right now. I'm trying.
Oh my god.
I'm really trying.
We have 2 brain cells.
I'm gonna. So it's not really like a. It's not like a warlocked pack, right? It's not like that kind of.
No. That would require you get something out of it. You got something out of it, sure. But you don't get more things out of it.
No.
But it's gotta be repaid.
Okay. Can I ask how I can repay you?
The entity thinks for a moment. I'm still debating that. I could simply kill you and strip the power from you. That would be satisfactory, though you would lose one of your party members in the process, which I think would be quite bad. The payment will be due. Don't worry. It should leave you mostly intact. Mostly.
So, that's just the parameters of what happened. You helped us unlock a certain power, and I have to pay you back for it 5 more times.
No, it will come in 5 more times.
Okay.
All I did was use this power within you to ward the ship and bring back certain entities. Though that's probably made some very upset. Of course, if my sister had simply helped you to begin with, perhaps I wouldn't have intervened. She's probably writhing in it. The fact that I helped first. Or not. I don't know.
Can I ask how exactly you help the ship?
The gold lacing will ward off many creatures. It gives off a pungent aura of sinister. It makes you nearly invisible to most entities. And it will keep bad luck from stumbling upon your ship. Most of the time. I can't prevent my children from becoming curious.
That makes sense. So you... Okay. Thank you for helping us, and... Yeah.
You see one singular giant eye blink at you. Help is not what I did. I will require payment. In a way that you may not comprehend, in a way that I cannot articulate for your small feline brain. But it's not your fault. You have not unlocked many things about your world, your body, your soul, and this power you inherited. A curious thing indeed. It has 3 of the others in quite the... She pauses. Distressing situation.
I want to ask, just gonna ask her, does this power come from the corrupt gold goddess of the third world?
You call it a goddess.
That's what we were told, or at least what people think of it.
Though the knowledge has deteriorated further. That is the problem. In wanting to keep things secret, they inevitably show up, and then nobody knows what to do with it. That's probably why... Oh, that's a bit of a spoiler. I can't give that information up, otherwise I may be punished like the rabbit was.
Oh, he told too much to Hadriel?
Are you telling her this?
I just mumbling that under my breath.
No. But then again, he did intervene. I'm sure I won't get into too much trouble if I tell you this. Especially if it riles her up in just the right way to finally act. Things are quite boring so far. But your goddess did not want to spare you. Not entirely. If she had simply taken the easy way out, none of this would be happening. It would have been just very easy to kill you and take back that curse. Instead, she made it an entire thing. I don't know why. What is that emotion you call? The one where you relate to somebody, despite not having any relationships.
compassion, empathy.
Both are correct, though empathy sounds more reasonable. The stupider of the two. Or perhaps it was the other emotion I like. Guilt. Whatever the reason, because you are free. The other artifacts, we will address them by, are also up for grabs, and somebody has already stolen one and is already causing great havoc, which only exasperates the current situation, given the effects of the thing.
Hold on, give me. I gotta pull out my notes. I should have had these open. Hold on, give me a second.
This is recorded, my guy!
I know. I gotta get my notes out.
Do you?
Yes, I forgot to open them up.
Oh my god.
What's up?
No.
By the way, Tork,
What?
my sound bites aren't in here.
Your what bites?
My sound bites aren't in here. I can't use my own fucking sound clips. I can't use my static.
Oh, that's weird. They're there for me.
Well,
It's
because
because
you have
you have
nitro.
nitro.
I don't have nitro. I'm poor. I can use this. Doesn't quite
Just
have
say
the
to censor yourself.
that doesn't quite have the same effect.
Just use a quack. Do the duck.
Oh, that's not very serious.
I'm more of a fan of the.
Okay.
Listen, you know what I'm a really big fan of?
No,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Okay. I got.
Just
what I
pulling his
needed.
cock out.
But
What? What? Focus!
What did he say?
Okay,
Focus!
stop.
Everybody, stop the soundboard.
Yeah.
You're talking about the broken decanter, the golden sword, and the inkwell of death, right?
Is that what you call them? Inkwell of death.
It is what my sisters call them.
The entity thinks for a moment. I see. Most curious. If I didn't know any better, she was trying to get herself killed. This is the problem with gods who do not ascend to the fifth dimension. Their emotions weigh far too heavy on them, and it causes them to do reckless things, such as the small moon constantly seeking approval, or the cat who keeps herself distant despite being praised. It's probably why the large moon is so stupid and feral, and why the middle moon keeps to itself with its forbidden secrets. Most fascinating. Though all of it will lead to the inevitable destruction of this continent, if you're not careful, and the other mast bearers do not succeed. You are in luck, though. One of my... what do you call them? Followers. That's right. One of my followers is among that rank. They are doing poorly, and they know it. Are you still there?
I let you cut out. I'm having internet problems. Yes. I'll try to do whatever I can to complete my goal.
Well, if I had gotten the small goblin creature to simply give me her soul, I probably could have told you where they've been hiding the voice of E. As it stands, I did not. But that's okay. If she dies somehow, then at least my sister will move on and choose the next worthy host. That would leave the undead creature, the pheasant, in a bit of a pickle.
Would you want me to try to find the location of the voice of E?
You see the eye gleam in the darkness. That would be fascinating, though I highly doubt you could without some intervention. I do so happen to know that at least one of your party is capable of finding her location. However, it all relies on luck. With that statement, now that I think harder on it, 2 of your party members may be able to find her, or her knight. Or you may inevitably wound up in the jaws of the beast again. And this time, I don't think we'll be able to save you.
Okay,
Hey.
I'll do what I can.
There you go again. I don't understand why it's all that you can do and not all that you will do. Of course, not everything is set in stone, and what you all have done so far has been most entertaining. It has caused the others in the Pantheon to be quite stressed. It's very interesting to watch. For the first time in nearly 150 years, they seem to care about something, which is odd. But you, formerly known as Sundancer, now damned to the name of Augusteen, traitorous cat, should continue on your journey. Payment will be due, and I will find you, so there's no need to worry about it going unfulfilled.
Augustine just nods.
The entity looks past you, and you, Dark Soul. My offer still stands. Before the world starts to dip out and you're left in just this vast void.
From that last statement, did she offer to take Tyler's soul for something?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're not going to tell me. No.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Hadriel!
Hey.
Hey, buddy! You
No,
ready? It's your turn to
almost-
present to class!
I almost died 10 minutes ago.
Why?
No, just Hadriel in general.
Oh, yeah. You did almost do that. Hey, man, I got some... Actually, I
Man,
don't have good news
I
for you.
cannot wait to have just some absolute lovely, perfectly normal dreams. Going through, healing up, having a great night, waking up refreshed in the morning.
Yes, the spirit.
Mm.
Manifest that
Let me
shit,
roll a
bitch.
d20. Hold on. 16. Do I have good night's sleep?
No.
Oh.
But you may.
What if I help him have a good night's sleep? Can I roll for that?
Oh.
Hadriel, would a hug from a ghost help?
I don't
Probably
think
not,
so.
It'd probably be cold and menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I get for like.
For being dead? Yes.
Maybe
No, for trying to
you should
help.
use the other end of the scythe.
Just fucking kill me. All right.
Will my blood axe help?
I mean, if you want him to die, sure, but you guys have already lost one and you got one. I don't think you're gonna get another one.
A copper.
Positive trade.
Perfectly balanced, like all things should.
What's happening? What's going on with Hadriel?
Oh, you know, the usual. You wake up to... Oh, goodness, I had this idea in my head, it's gone. You wake up to an odd scene. It seems out of place, especially for you, but you wake up to a forest. You see there are headstones and dilapidated walls dotting it. And you see there's a, what's it called? An obelisk in the center with a devil, and a very regal-looking devil in front of it, pointing upwards. One hand pointing upwards towards the light, the other pointing downwards towards the earth. Except, everything is made of glass. It's made of this iridescent glass that has blue, green, and occasionally orange in the mix. And you see the glass is dripping with a substance. As you see... You see... You see Garnet is just curled up at the foot of this statue. Just bleeding out. And you see in front of her is a figure, this massive cleaver in its hand. And you see something in its other hand, still beating, still dripping.
Do I know this is a dream?
It certainly feels dreamlike, but there's a menacing aura about it as tendrils start to float out of the back of this creature. And it turns to look at you. You see the mask of a fiery red mask with swirled eyes and crooked wolf teeth facing at you. Long flowing blonde hair and a blood-stained dress. It points at you and points at the ground and shakes its head as it raises its cleaver and prepares to charge at you. What do you do?
Oh shit. Okay. Those the things goddamn charging at me. Let's see if I can wow, I really don't have a lot of shit. Yeah, I guess I'll go for a thunder clap.
Okay.
Wait, it's right next to me, right?
It's about 20 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay, it's coming at me.
It's
Shit,
coming
I-
at you.
Shit,
You
I
get
got-
one
I got my-
reaction.
I got my flask.
You do.
Fuck, okay. I suppose I can't do two things at once, but yeah, fuck it. I'm not taking this thing down with a single thunderclap anyway. Get the flask out. Let's do it.
You take a swig.
Yep.
You take a swig, and immediately your mouth is filled with blood.
Oh, well, good. That's
And
great.
as you start to choke on it, you see the entity come running at you, and then all of a sudden the glass shatters, and smoke starts to billow out everywhere, leaving you in a hazy fog.
The entity still there?
No, it is gone, along with your
Sucker
daughter.
punch it.
In its place, though, you do see a very familiar face lounging on a crescent moon-shaped chair, one leg swinging down, idly smoking a pipe.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get a little. Okay. Hi.
Vega says nothing.
Hmm.
All right, Wolfie. Heard.
Why is my mind just a revolving door of bullshit when I go to bed?
Roll charisma.
That'd be 19 plus 4, so 23.
You hear a vague snort and chuckle, though it's a very dry sound. He almost coughs on his smoke before taking another drag of it. You're in deep shit.
What else is new?
Good point. He slowly sits up. You hear his back pop idly, and he kind of... Am I getting old? Probably not.
You feeling a little better after a rough house you got into?
I'm surprised you want to know.
Yeah. Don't have to tell me.
Now that I finally have the graces of almighty bitch-ass majesty, I can finally start talking to you. Though, get the feeling you're probably not going to listen again.
I mean, at this point, I just want this stupid shit to end.
He nods and looks,
Preferably not in a way that involves all of us dying.
grimaces at that. Might involve one of you dying. But not even one of you. You saw it, right?
What part specifically?
Oh, I don't know. The part where your daughter's dead.
That was a vision?
He nods. Straight from the stars herself. Boy, aren't you lucky. Oh.
The stars specifically?
He nods.
More gods?
He looks at you. Remember your training?
My training?
Oh my goodness. You went to school. Do I have to tell you? It's okay if I have to tell you. You can just tell me you don't know.
I don't know. Most of my
emissary.
childhood is filled with... Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
There you go.
Forgive me if the name escapes me. We've been apparently getting fucked around by her sister.
Huh? Lakunai? What's she up to?
Mostly making horrible things on the ship.
Is that what Garnet's worried about? Thought it was
No,
about
she's
the other
worried about a lot
things.
more.
He nods. I know. I know that, at least, because Boon's not working.
Yeah, she took Boon from you. As soon as we get her back to Garomi, I'm planning on trying to find maybe a nice place with a temple where she can train.
He shakes his head. Hadriel, I don't think you're seeing the big picture. She might not survive this. Regardless of if you get her back to Garomi.
This right now?
This in the future. I can't protect her. She's not doing the stuff that I need her to do. And as much as I really don't want to see her die like that, she's not you.
She doesn't need to be me. She can train. She can get better. No future is set in stone.
I know that. I do. But let me tell you, she's a lot like you.
Yeah, more ways than one. Doesn't really like talking to me.
He nods. Right. Look. That ghost that you have with you, she's the key. When the time comes, it's either going to be her, or it's going to be you.
Is that a metaphorical me, or as in I can die and take her place?
At this rate, could be both.
Great.
I'd rather it not be you. I'd rather it not be her. But we don't get what we want. Just listen. I know you got a lot of anger in you. I do. I can't blame you. I will never blame you for all that. I'll never blame you for being angry at me. I'll never blame you for what happened in the past. But you gotta look out for her. You gotta look out for them. Even the them who you're no longer tied to, or you're just now meant. You've got a lot of heart in you still. I was worried when you vanished, it was because you lost all that heart. I was real scared of that. Your family's not doing well. No one is. Xavier's sick. He's been sick for months now. He didn't even know Garnet was gone.
I think from what I remember, my whole life, I was trying to escape everything that was pushed upon me. From Mom, the temple, and you, and even when I had my family, I just try to pretend that everything's normal. And I think the more I do that, the more bad things happen. I think maybe even going against years of trying to push everything away, I should try being more of what I was born to be, or born to have.
He gives you a look. And you see him almost... You see the pipe dip a little bit and straighten. What?
I think I keep trying to run away from all the bullshit that I have, and every time that I do, or every time I try to just understand it and try to do anything, it ends up hurting people or making things worse. And I think at this point, after thinking about everything in my life that I can remember, I think I need to just embrace it, nurture it, and become stronger for my family.
Vega looks at you, and you see his ears drooping.
And I don't really know what that means or how to do any of it, because I've forgotten fucking everything. But I can't keep letting people die.
He purses his lips and just gives a nod before taking a drag of his pipe and letting the smoke out slowly through his nose. I think you'll get to where you need to go, and I'll help you where I can. But I think the first step to doing that, to actually figuring what you need to do, son, will come after what happens next, as you're on the fast track to it. And you'll survive it. You may not come out unscathed, but you'll survive it. You and this ragtag team of people you've been picking up even before all this.
That's what I've always been doing, surviving.
And picking up strays. You'll get to what you need to do. Just promise me you won't lose that heart of yours. And you'll glow far brighter than anything I could ever produce.
Metaphorically.
Well, yeah. If you work at it, maybe for really. That's not a word. I don't remember the word.
Literally.
That's right.
Figuratively.
No, the opposite of figuratively.
Literally.
Literally.
Well, the last time I tried to do it, my face started bleeding, so...
Years of suppression will do that. But maybe focus less on glowing physically and more glowing spiritually. You'll figure it out. And I'll help you this time, I promise. For right now, you've been warned. Also, everyone else says they're not having a good time, and I can't really stop it.
Yeah, I would... we're kind of getting fucked in every single direction here.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, I know. And you see him turn over his pipe and let the substances fall out. And you see the floor ripple and fracture as it shows varying scenes. You see a lovely moment with Skylar, but literally everyone else is not having a good... well, Boon's having a good time. Boon's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're not
Fuck.
sleeping, so you're fine. You're fine. You see, Boon is just crying in water, seemingly to slowly drown, but not drowning. with tree roots snaking around with the skeletons of the dead reaching up for her, though she doesn't seem to notice it. You see Augusteen is eternally falling in the black with shadows and terrible creatures just barely out of his sight, unknowns to the danger he's in. Skylar is in a blackened temple. You see some figures looming above her, though she too is unaware of the danger. Or they too, excuse me. And you see Leslie and... what is your name? Boon. As Leslie tends to the albatross, but they don't see the maggot standing right behind them. A shotgun in hand.
I'm sorry. What?
You don't know this. For all you know, this is metaphorical. For all you know, you're all in danger. This is Hadriel's thing. We're moving on.
Okay.
And finally, you see Toreen.
What?
She doesn't quite look right.
Mm.
Toreen, you feel small. Your hands are very squishy. You yourself are very squishy. You have not felt this squishy in forever. The fuck is that sound? Are you swishing things in your mouth?
No.
I did not
That
like
was-
that.
Go to bed.
You fucking asshole! I had perfect transition, and then you do that.
That was a squishy cat toy.
Was the what?
That was a squishy cat toy.
Oh, don't put it so close to the microphone. I don't want to hear the sounds of you jerking off, man. Oh my god!
Go to bed now.
I'm so tired.
I wanna go to bed now.
We're fucking finishing up. If you want to go to bed and fucking listen to this another day, be my guest. But are you actually gonna listen?
Is it gonna be relevant to me?
Probably not. But it's good to know.
Yeah. I'll stick around. We're almost done.
Okay, you can just be mute if you'd like.
Squishy cat toy.
Toreen, you feel very squishy.
I want
And
to
as you
walk
stand
down
up,
today.
you are exceptionally small.
Oh. This is new.
You stand up on two legs. You feel your tails dragging behind you. You haven't quite grown into it yet.
Am I a fucking puppy?
Close. You're a puppy, but a human. A human version of a puppy.
So I'm a baby,
Toddler.
but with a tail.
The only thing... Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing you know right now is that you are starving. You're really hungry. As you look around your surroundings, you realize you're in your den, in your home. There's various fur pelts and bookshelves and trinkets scanned about. You see the wherein goes deeper in, tunneling out. You know there's food around here somewhere. But you don't want to move.
But peanut butter.
There is something close by. You smell its breath, reeking of tobacco smoke and cinnamon. And the underlining scent of, well, meat.
Papa?
You turn and you do see a large wolf sleeping comfortably.
Why... Papa, you have such large ears. Oh, no.
You see one blue eye open and glare at you, and you hear him growling. Go ahead and roll me wisdom.
Oh, great. This can only go swimmingly.
It's wisdom, not intelligence, honey. You'll be fine.
This can only go swimmingly. That is a 3.
3. You feel your body seize up and you are immediately afraid. This is not a nice man.
I'm just going to cower where I am.
You do that as this only seems to irk his ire even more as he raises his head and starts to growl at you. Knock it off.
Okay.
He squints his one good eye at you and licks his chops. Go back to sleep.
I'll go back to sleep.
As you try and go back to sleep, your stomach lets out a growl, and you are starving.
Okay, peanut butter calls.
Alright, how are you going to do this?
I'm going to go get up and go search around for peanut butter. On my 2 toddler little tiny legs.
Okay. As you stand up and start noisily padding about, I need you to make a dexterity save at disadvantage.
First one was 20. Second one was a 17 plus 2 equals 19.
Okay. Halved. Because you are a toddler.
Oh, half my modifier or half the total?
Half the total.
So that would have been 10?
Yep. You do not save as a paw flicks out and takes your legs out from under you, and your chin collides with the ground, and it immediately hurts.
Well, that's not great.
The entity stands up and growls, I said go to bed.
It'd be easier to go to sleep if I wasn't hungry.
It growls at you before shifting. A tall, pale man with dark black hair and one good eye stalks over to you and hoists you up by your diaper and your t-shirt and starts walking you out towards the entrance. Then you do it like your other sisters and brothers did and go find something yourself. You stay put and you sleep.
Well, then I'm gonna go look for something to eat. Shit.
He puts you outside, and immediately you are confronted by 3 entities. A demonic-looking tiger, a skeletal, hungry dog, and one writhing beast. You can no longer tell what it is as it's filled with maggots. What do you do as they start to claw closer towards you?
You guys want to be friends?
They pounce on you and start ripping you to shreds, agonizing shreds, as you hear in the background a voice just growling. No wonder why no one wants you nor needs you. Weakness as ever. Indecisive, with no cunning to speak. Brute forcing only gets your way if you're strong enough.
Fuck you!
The skeletal hound suddenly swells to immense size, and one red eye glares down at you. Fuck me. I'd love to see you try, Pop.
Can I range as a toddler?
You attempt to,
Can I do a
but
toddler temper tantrum?
you can attempt to as you face off this entity. Go ahead and roll religion for me, just real quick.
That is a 2.
You know who this bitch is, but she pissed you off.
Can I do a toddler temper tantrum?
Sure. Roll a d20 at disadvantage.
18 and 14.
So 7. You attempt to rage, but your body isn't formed up enough. Instead, you just burst into tears.
Toddler
The line
tantrum.
between anger and sadness is thin as a child. The entity just growls at you. No instincts to speak of. No whims of the past. You cry and you brute force your way without any tact or instinct. You are no favorite of mine. Your siblings far succeed you. The only reason why other gods humor you is because you're the runt of the litter. And yet you still fail.
Can I make... I'm gonna say something. Can I do it as an intimidation?
Sure.
I'm gonna look at him and go, well, if I'm a failure, what does that say of you, Father? Just smiling at him.
The entity blinks slowly at you and cackles. You think I'm your father?
Well, who else would it be?
Hardly. You see this skinny, malnourished dog stand over you, lips curled back in a snarl, revealing many sharp teeth. If you have forgotten my name, then perhaps you should not be a child of mine. I am the god of gambling, primal instinct, and canine intuition. In other words, I am your mother, your mother's mother, and mother to all of your kind.
Again, I'll ask.
You-
If you're the mother of my mother, and I'm a failure, what does that say about you?
It says I did not raise your father well enough, and that raising you now would be a waste of energy.
That completely depends. Do you want this world to survive or to die?
She grins at you.
Do you want to take a gamble?
Don't speak to me about games you aren't ready to play. Whether you all live or die is besides the point. 'Cause I assure you, the world won't die. Merely this section of it. And it'll only make me stronger. If he is weakened in spirit.
I'm assuming you're talking about the small moon.
Look at you having some brains in that head of yours. Yes. filth, the weakling, the sniveling coward in his word.
Editing?
Hadriel and Vega see this?
Oh yeah, you're just seeing all this and your dad's just like,
Damn, she really hates you.
yeah, I know. I know.
Can
I was
I-
really hoping
Can I
she
hear
would
them
be
say
here.
this with the fourth wall breaking ability?
You can.
I'm gonna like turn towards the direction that I'm hearing them say this and go, can I choose your guys' side? This side kind of stinks.
No. No, buddy. No.
Uh,
And you hear
I
German
like-
growling.
I can look over at Vega, like just do like the no like cross the neck thing, like oh, no.
He's nodding.
You
You
know I
just
can hear you,
German.
Hadriel.
Toreen, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20, bitch.
You beat a 32.
I'd assume no? Considering you've made all of these halved?
Oh yeah. No, definitely no. You feel your world rocked as a ear-splitting howl shakes, and you hear something shatter.
Oh shit.
Was that my ballies again?
No. Simply that annoying ability the writer has put into your head. Eyes on me, child.
Listen, I got a lot of voices in my head. That's just one of them.
You see the beast kneel down, its eye nearly encompassing you as it grinned. Would you like me to empty them from you? Because they are nowhere near as powerful as I am. All it would take is one little snip, and your boons vanish. Not even Jeffrey can stop me there. Do I have your attention?
I'm listening.
Good. Your continent is coming to an end if you do not act with swift haste. Whatever means necessary, I would recommend using them. Use everything and everyone. But don't be reckless and stupid about it. You've been nothing but. Think with your head and lead with your heart. Not that I could relate with either. But I know it's necessary for whole beings like yourself, weak and squishy without power. Does that make sense to you?
Makes enough sense.
So, what will you do?
Well, first, I'm going to try and find my actual body.
She grins. That can be arranged. Though for whom it's towed with, now that is a being of instinct. And you see her open her maw wide, and nestled inside of it is a very simple-looking creature. Almost too sleek to be an ordinary of its kind. A cougar with one eye. But the smile it gives you, nearly ear-splitting. It's mad, insane, driven.
That's an image.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You
gonna
see-
lie to you, my brain is too mush to
This
think
is
of what to
fair.
do next. It has been for this entire time.
You see the maw snap shut with an audible clicking and crunching of teeth as Gurman grins down at you. Set sail in a way, for she is already hot on your trail. She'll find you eventually, and maybe put some of her instincts into your head. And with that, you see Gurman lift up her paw, pinch her forefinger and thumb together, and just flick you off into oblivion. And suddenly your head smashes against wood, and you are startled awake as somebody exclaims, "Land ho!"
So I gotta ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get the full 8 hours of sleep before smacking into the deck?
Yes, everyone got
Thank
enough
fuck.
sleep. Augusteen, you still have 1
3
point of
sessions
exhaustion because it's
later.
still the same day.
3
Yeah, I know.
sessions later.
You take... I gotta roll. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Who does?
Toreen.
Okay.
So does this mean that the fourth wall thing is gone, or was that only for that instance?
You'll find out next time. Next time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was completely mentally prepared to meet Lacunai, so when it ended up being Vega, I was kind of hit in the fucking face.
You think your dad would let you talk to her?
I don't know. We were estranged.
I mean, 2 of us spoke to Lakunai, so it wouldn't make sense. I assume Boon was talking to Lakunai.
Yeah.
Although I can't imagine the conversation would have been like too different than, "Hey, you're a dumb, stupid piece of shit. All right, bye."
Basically.
Yeah. The Kunai is very much of her own world. Well, several galaxies, I suppose. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Are you dying? Is everyone dead? Have you committed the do?
Actually, I'm healed compared to where I started, even with those 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I meant you as the person.
Oh,
I've been dead since we started, since before we started, and you knew this.
This is fair. I'm going insane.
I was just sitting there at the start of this. I was like, okay, cool. Skylar got a cute little dream. And then Boon's dream, I'm over there screaming in my mind. Just the whole everything. I'm just... Ugh.
Before we continue, for the YouTube side of things,
Mhm.
see y'all next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.